Welcome back to the show, guys. Today we are at the booth of none other than Rexhep Rexhepi at Akrivia and his own brand, Rexhep Rexhepi, of course. How are you, brother?
Thank you, brother.
How are you doing?
Very well.
How is Dubai Watch Week for you this year? How do you love it?
It's incredible, honestly. It's my third time that I'm doing, and it's always a pleasure to be here. Good organization, everybody's there, very open, authentic. So it's kind of what I like to see.
It's a good exchange with collectors, with people who are passionate about the watches as well.
Yes. Honestly,
It's nice to discover new brands as well.
True, and you have access, to everybody, so it's really nice.
And more small independents like you in the past are exhibiting here, which is really cool to discover.
Yeah.
So we have two watches here on the table.
Yes.
One, a very special collaboration which nobody saw coming. I was shocked when I heard about it because I have a few birds on a few trees. But what is this beauty here which you just introduced?
Okay.
The anti-magnetic. What's the story? Why did you do it? And tell us about the watch.
So, I always appreciate everything. It's help in terms of chronometry, And today, I think it's one of the biggest problem is watches they had today, they can come back sometime because of the magnetism, because, we have many tools all around, our phone and everything. And, anti-magnetic, for me, it was something important. So the goal is really to protect the movement. And this is why this watch exists. So you can see I have a case back, but the problem is
it's not good for your watches. I mean, they'll be ashamed to do so.
So this is why I say, okay, I have to find a way of doing being able to show, still the movement. So this is what we call, we make this case back, bayonet case back, so you can open.
Yeah.
So it's quite interesting. It's kind of tool, so you can open. So you have this sign here at 12, so it means that it's closed. And, you can just open, you press here, and you just look at like this,
Beautiful.
So you can open, So
And
here
you can
have,
wear the watch also like this, right?
yeah, you can wear, but it's anti-magnetic watch. So for me, I do this, so it's important, I think, to wear it. So this is a totally new movement. So it's the first time that we're doing a central second.
Beautiful.
You can see the design that I think it's a little more rough, quite sporty. You have bigger locks, but the goal is really to having something, again, like tool watch, hour, minute, central second.
Yeah.
You see the design, it's inspired by sector dials. You still have this kind of identity that we have, this alternative line. So you have different pole, outside, inside. And also remind you with this line a little the magnetic shams, right?
Yeah.
Like,
It's gorgeous.
and you going to the other sector here and following on the case because you have the step case,
And the cases are made by you as well, right?
Yes, for sure, in-house. So Mr. Hagman, I think we're trying also to keep kind of identity, and again, here also on the hands, you can see like you have the steps going down for two reasons. One, it's to being more close to the dial, like this is more readable. Mm-hmm. But other, it's also to being able to go a little more down with the glass like this. You can really do in the most thinner possible.
Yeah.
Again, we
long lugs as well.
Nice long lugs, again, like kind of tool watch.
Yeah.
You still keep the symmetry. But what is interesting, if you compare with this other watch, I like because one is kind of pocket watch, very classic, But in the same time, the other one is like quite technical, So I like to seeing these small differences,
Beautiful. Can you pick a favorite or is it difficult?
No, honestly, no. I think what I like and what I appreciate the most is about just exploring.
Yeah.
And for me, this is exploration. And again, before I used to be very frustrated because, the people didn't get it, We're trying to do new movement, new case design, new dial. And it's important for me today to explore and to try other things. For example, even with the first watch, the RRCC one, we did, the first series was 25 and 25. The goal, it was really to do like 200, like before, And honestly, after 50, I say, okay, you know what, it's stop. We have to stop this.
Yeah.
We're doing another thing. We explore another complication, which was the deadbeat second, And we completely develop another movement. And it's exactly the same with this one, We think about a project. It's not only, changing the dial or something like that. We think about totally new movement, new case, and new dial. And, we could also, like AKO6 and other things, we could just change some color and following with another series. For me, this is not exciting me. It's not exciting me. So I want to explore, and I'm 36 today. I have still some energy. I wanted to explore. I wanted to try other complications. And we
just have fun with your passion, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Listen, we are lucky.
Yeah.
So we take this luck,
Yeah.
and we don't want to leave. We want to
Exactly.
enjoy.
Yeah.
We don't want to be.
Absolutely. Also, what surprised me a lot was this watch.
Yeah.
Where do I start? Why? How? When? Whose idea?
But it's good surprise, no?
It's a very good surprise.
You know,
eh?
so this is what I like at the end, because in everywhere at the end, what we love is when we have this kind of surprise.
Yeah.
We are excited about something, and 2 years ago when Jean come to me and we met and we start to talk and explain me about what you want to do about this watch price. Honestly, for me, makes sense. I would love a few years ago to having the possibility to participate to a watch price, to have some recognition and to have some help.
Yeah.
And it was not there, in a way. So today he's doing this. I think for the future can be very nice, and this is what I support. And this is one of the projects that really underlined this kind of watch price. And he proposed to me. First, I was not so, I said, okay, I don't know if I'm doing. I'm not a big fan of collaboration normally, but I say, okay, two different companies, why not try to do something together? And it was an incredible experience.
So, walk us to the watch. What do you make? What do they make? Are you more on the consulting side of the movement?
No, so on this watch you have two dial,
Yeah.
and they having few métiers there, and this is what they did. So they did the dials, for example, but they gave me a lot of freedom, to say frankly. So we did totally the movement. We did the case. And the goal and the constant was to trying to respect the tambour case,
Yeah.
and to try to do something still different. So they've been kind and they give me some freedom there, and I'm quite happy because we built this movement, which is a really new movement. Why I did a chronograph tourbillon? Because I started with the chronograph tourbillon, and chronograph tourbillon was the base from B&B concept, and I used to work there, and Enrico and Michel, who actually are in Louis Vuitton, are there. So I wanted to, to make an homage to them and say,
makes sense.
I started with this. So this is why I bring another. So it's a tourbillon 5-minute revolution, which is more slow. Originally they used to do this because they think we believe that it was better in terms of chronometry. So this is why I come back to this.
Yeah.
And we did a 5-minute revolution tourbillon chronograph, but we had one thing that when you launch the chronograph, you have a chime every minute past.
Okay.
So on the front you have hour and minute. You're seeing it's a fumé sapphire dial. Mm-hmm. You have the
Is
pusher
it
here.
a double sapphire because of the indexes?
No, just one sapphire. The blocks you're seeing here are enameled. We call plique à jour.
Yeah.
So I find quite interesting, and again,
it's
I think
beautiful.
it's kind of identity of Louis Vuitton also.
Yeah. Sure.
And on the back,
you
you have a chronograph, minute and second, which is quite classic, and I think it's just two-sided, and I like this.
It's nice.
But mechanically, it's something very, very good because it was never done.
Yeah.
And to be able to chime every minute, honestly, normally require a lot of energy. So this is what we think about this mechanism, that it's independent barrel who element the mechanism, but the mechanism is enclenched when you unclench your chronograph, so will help,
Pleasure.
So it's quite interesting. It's quite interesting.
Rexhep, congratulations on the collaboration and
very
also the
much.
new pieces. I really like
Thank
how
you
this
very
is all going.
Thank you very much.
Guys, check out the other videos we did on Dubai Watch Week. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back.
Thank you.